you got a little vision that you want to see through, the intentional podcast, the one for you.
Trusting your inner voice. This is one of the most monumental things that I learned to navigate to get ahead in life. You must learn to trust your inner voice. I had a whole in depth conversation with my friend Jazvi about finding this, learning about this, and almost helping her guide herself to find her own as well. And this is one of my key memories of us becoming friends, us aligning on this. In life, we all have an inner voice. This inner voice tells you what is right, what is wrong, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. And as you get older, this inner voice is diluted by other people's opinions, their expectations, but you must learn to hone it, and raise the volume of it. That's how you get ahead in life. I saw this thing online that was trending on TikTok saying that the compass was created before the clock. And it kind of situates this topic in the same regard where it's like your inner voice came before your knowledge with time. And you must learn to embrace the feeling inside because that feeling inside will protect you. It will enhance you as you continue this journey of life. I remember when I was in school, my inner voice was probably at its most quiet. And a lot of the reasons for this was because I was afraid of hearing what my self was saying about myself. Because you always have that gut feeling or the truth that you know in your heart. But sometimes it's scary to open up that box and accept it because once you accept it, you can't take it back because, especially if it's a truth about yourself, it's meant to stay. It's part of your identity, your legacy in life. And once I learned that I don't have to dismiss this to move on in life, I can simply carry it as another lesson that I learned from and keep moving. My inner voice got louder. You must learn to give yourself grace enough to accept the mistakes you did make or the signs that you did miss and choose to do better for next time. Because the journey of life is almost a journey of one finding and accepting themselves for who they are, discovering who they are. This journey is so long. If you are privileged to have a very long journey, embrace it. And don't think of it as a sentence. A lot of people treat their life as a sentence to just get through to the end. But there are so many colorful highs on this valley of life that you must accept and view. Stop trying to rush ahead to get to the next peak. The peak is right in front of you. Embrace it. A lot of people don't make it to the next day. So appreciate your days as they come. Listen to your inner voice because your inner voice, when you have that reflection time within yourself, you can give yourself the gratitude to appreciate the things. And in 2020 was so monumental for my inner voice. I'm telling you, I got the confidence to, you know, get to the brink of coming out. I got the confidence to leave university. Like there were so many things that I needed 2020 for my inner voice, especially for me finding alignment again. I needed that time of reflection, just being with my inner voice, really hearing what I wanted with my life. If you don't know where you're going, you are not alone. But I do want you to know that you won't get anywhere if you don't take the next step. What you don't change, you choose. So change it. change your situation, invite a new character into your life, release some old ones, lose to love, out now on Amazon. But give yourself permission to let your inner voice lead you in life. Because for me, since I've followed it intuitively, I've learned that my inner voice, even if I get into a situation that is sticky, my inner voice will reroute itself. It will tell me the next best direction to go. And sometimes it's a couple reroutes until we get to the final destination, but it's always worth the wait. It's always worth the detour. Trust your inner voice. It's your inner compass. It has so much power and truth to it that there is no option for you to fail when you listen to your inner voice, because you're leading with feeling and heart. And those things, when you lead with those things, no matter how passionate they are, they're there to teach you a lesson, even if they go down a sticky situation. So trust it. I promise you, your inner voice has your best interest. Now, if you are borderline or you have any severe personality disorder, then please advise a doctor before you take this inner voice remedy that I'm giving. But you know what you need to get ahead in life. Everything is already inbuilt inside of you. Life is kind of just like peeling back an onion. Each layer you find a deeper part of yourself. And your inner voice, when you get to the stage where your inner voice is, you and your inner voice are like besties, you best believe you are operating on a higher frequency. Because a lot of people, I'm telling you, their inner voices are so muted that they let life lead them. But I was done doing that. I did my time on that hellish road, and now I'm on one that I help create. I take control of. Me and my inner voice, we built that together. Like my book, Lose to Love, on Amazon now exclusively, talking all things love, loss, and healing. This truly is a testimony of how I got there. There are no highs without lows. Follow the valley. Take your time. Feel the wind. Feel the branches. And still choose to move forward. Your inner voice is everything. Find it. It's never too late. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Hope you've learned something. Until next time, guys, greater things are always to come. Lose to Love out now. Get your copies. See ya.
If you got a little vision that you want to see through, the intentional podcast, the one for you.